Erebus going to be first up over for the team 1. Calamity over for the team 2. A bit of a rogue rematch. I really got to get myself the Shadow Flame. Oh, Calamity actually sniffs Erebus. He's sniffing a rat out in the arena. Mad damage, Erebus trinkets out. I don't even know if it's enough. Wait, this man is actually still dead. Wait, is there a bleed on him? Oh my goodness, Erebus, you just don't press buttons. You're in stealth. You just survived death. You literally cheated death, and you cheat death didn't even bug out on you. This is as best as it could be. Calamity definitely got himself a hell of an opener there. On Team Calamity, we got ourselves lots of death now with Tripl's back in the frost. We got Jake Boy Swagger, Leotis as Unholy, a rapid fire in the back. And Calamity actually getting sapped up by Erebus. It's a bait. It's a trap. He's trying to get you to come out in the open. He's going to Trinket. Trinket blind. Cheap shot. He doesn't even care. He's just ending it right now. He doesn't care. Cloaker Shadows for Erebus. Just done. Taking him out. On that team, we got Trill going to be up next to the Evoker. RSK back as a, as well as caster meta as Windwalker Monks with Conan in the back as a Fury Warrior. From one rogue to the next, Trill, am I right? Got himself at least full debuffs, full buffs, full defenses and everything. Calamity is walking into this one without every single defensive, so maybe this would give Trill an opportunity to get himself a win. No trinket available for Calamity, so if Trill is fast enough with his go, Oppressive Roar I think might have not connected, but does give himself the deep breath, knock up, upheaval, maybe big damage. Is going to be Calamity with the Spore Cloak at the end, holding on to a Vanish until a little bit later. Smoke Bomb trying to create some line of sight, but it's going to be Claws out of the Evoker, trying not to let Calamity get himself a setup. Going to be almost a full Ebonite stun. Turn around, does Trill have an answer here? Again, I don't know how I can track Evoker. Does get himself a shield at the very end. Calamity with a cloak really early on. Maybe asleep. Ebonite instead. Does he himself a big go? Trill got himself a setup. This potentially could be really good. Fire Breath right after. Does he get to connect? Calamity I think might have actually doubled around him. Going ring around the rosy gouge. Does it give himself the reset? But no, it looks like the Fire Breath does give Trill the procs he needs. Calamity with a Shadow Step, trying to see if he can get himself out of that situation. Stun. Very defensive, looking for an escape. Does he get... Is he dotted? Wait, hold on. I think he's just dead. Wait a second. I think he was still dotted. Cheat death. Does at least proc. Keeping him alive. Barely. I don't even know what killed you. Honestly, I feel like it's a dot that maybe got you, but I don't even know what killed you. Chill Pills coming back and blind onto Trill. Big Dragon's Breath, which is going to give you a lot of crit damage onto Trill. Does get him stunned up. Silence to follow. I think it just might be done for Trill, right? Does he have anything available? Shield up? As another stun is available for Chillpus, has himself a Lichborn to break out of that sleep immediately. This is where a knockup is going to happen. Stun on the Chill, could go for IBF, does use it. Trill recovering quite a bit of health though. Chillpus got himself plenty of damage back to back, got himself cooldowns coming back up very soon. With the Pillar of Frost coming back, he still has himself the Rune weapon available, so it's going to be a big haze buff. Got himself at least an opportunity to get himself a bit of heal, but a sleep is going to stop him in place. Gives Trill an opportunity to at least get a couple of eruptions, couple of heals, set up some damage. And Chillpus might be looking at those defenses right now. That IMS, as well as not IBF, but Death Pact, are looking kind of juicy. Is going to be stunned to Trill, got himself full burst, crit damage is going to be up, stunned to Trill, has himself a trinket, actually having to play super defensive. Fire Breath on to Chill, is going to be stunned to follow. Does he have survivability? Blind right after, keeping the Evoker kind of lowish, but the healing for the Evoker is kind of massive. That's going to be a pet join in for Chill. Trill with a deep breath is going to get Yoin back in there, knocked back as his silent stun to follow. Does have last minute's healing. I don't even know if the Evoker got any survivability. Knock up to Chillpus. I don't think he ends up going anywhere. It's going to be a big defensive last batch of the defense with the shield. Evoker with the Ebonite. Is this over? Eruption with the insta does end up extinguishing the Death Knight's life. That is a rough one, and Chillpus did talk about how as a Frost DK, since you are not looking holy, you could just put dots and diseases and do that range damage. It is a little bit harder for you to live, so maybe that's kind of where it comes into. Trill does get stunned. I don't even know if his heal did work. Does get interrupted randomly with the time skip available. Maybe can use that in order to catch back up on health. He got himself a pretty big refresh on cooldowns. Big upheaval. I think it just might be over though. He is surrounded by the armies of the dead. They are doing quite a bit of work that needs himself a little bit more survivability. As Jake Boy Swag, I think, has the pressure on the Evoker. But I can't really tell his cooldown, so maybe it's actually not that way. But it looks like it. Trying to land asleep on the Death Knight. He could always Lichborn out of it. I think he's expecting it. He's expecting it. That or he is not going to Lichborn and is going to give Trill an opportunity to at least recover back behind the pillow for just a second. Got chains, new projections back up. Could always heal. Kind of using it to extend it for a little bit longer. Just kind of saving it until he takes a big hit. Maybe he could dispel something off of himself. It's going to be a stun. shield available. I feel like every time Evoker is low, shields back up and that lets him recover fully. Gonna be Fire Breath, full sleep, maybe has himself a big go, trying to get himself a little bit of healing. Blind by Jake Boy, got himself full pet empowerment, needs to make sure the pet is on a mad knockout by Trill though. I guess the Death Knight at that point did not have anything, and from one Death Knight into the next, from one Death Grip into the other, the whole cemetery is literally rising against Trill right now to try to take him down, as Trill trying to keep himself alive as best as he can, interrupted by Leota's full army of the dead join in stun onto Trill. Again, I have no idea. Does he have the cooldowns? Does he have anything to survive this? Can't track anything available. So at this point, we're just gonna have to take it as it comes. Surrounded by the army of the dead, actually not in a great spot. It just might be the end. It does end up taking him down. The Evoker can fight through multiple Death Knights in a row, but eventually you do run out of cooldowns and you do go down. With Caster Meta going to be up next, talking down Leotis with a leg sweep for a second. It's going to go for a trinket as Leotis is trying to see if he can back up out of there. He's looking for an escape just to make some space between him and Caster Meta, just trying to find some breathing room, but the man can't. Literally having to make a bargain with death to even just take a breath, and Caster just stealing all the breath out of the Death Knight as the sniper shot was loaded, but rapid fire almost got it up, but Caster Meta immediately zoomed out from one state into another. He literally moved to another zip code just now, literally moved across country from one side of the arena to the next, and I was perched up by the Candle Street? I don't know, the Candle Avenue, trying to see if he can AoE rapid fire. He expects that the Hunter is going to be upon him. He expects he's going to run in because the Hunter wants to get in and wants to get super aggressive stun. Caster does not have a trinket available, does have a disarm to remove the weapon from rapid fire, but the Death Shock is still going to do a lot of work. Wait, they actually did get a freezing trap on him. That was a nicely set up freezing trap. He almost like expected it. He knew he was gonna go back. But what is this angle? You literally can't. Wait, can you hit him? Can you shoot him from here? I feel like if you move a little to the left, maybe. But no, it's a rough one. If he hugs against that little, what is it called? A little window, a little mural. What do you call it? Not much you can really do there. Gonna be a silence. No, freeze, scatter. Wait, maybe rapid fire can make something work. Oh, he needed a rapid fire right then and there. Oh my, how are you gonna? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do this to this man right now, dude? In cap to follow, does have a Ring of Peace. Naga, he's kind of trapped him up in the room. He has a Turtle Shell, and Caster Meta just gonna back up out of there until he needs another port. He's just gonna play it super steady. He got cooldowns available. Karma together with Burst. Rapid Fire no longer has himself the big turtle, but he does have a wall. Maybe if he can kite Caster Meta away from him. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Caster Meta is gonna turn around, double back into the room, scatter shot. Wait, no, he's separating. Wait, hold on. Rapid fire. If you have something to separate from the guy, did I just get to see it again? Oh wait, no. I'm not sure what happened. I definitely know that I was getting DC'd there for a second, and all I saw was just an explosion and Caster Meta going for a kick. I'm gonna guess it was such an explosive kick that our brains just couldn't comprehend it. Trill does come in with 3. Caster Meta picking up 2 though on that team. Very well done either way though. Let's get us another one going here, boys. Do we have Kevin with the group? Cohen and Night King? Because I want to get as many games as I can here while we got him.